all of the African leaders who contributed to help us in this struggle. And I do hope that we have, yes, reached the end. The Washington agreements are not yet another document. These represent a turning point. They bring together under a coherent architecture a declaration of principles of a peace agreement and
amasezerano y'amahoro rero akaba amaze gushyirwaho umukono cyangwa se mu magambo makeya ageze ku musozo wayo, aho perezida wa Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Chilombo yarimo kwadiresa cyangwa se kuvuga ijambo ryiwe arigeza ku bitabiriye uriya muhango, aho yavuga ati rero nshimiye abayobozi ba Afurika, abayobozi b'ibihugu ndetse n'abaza guverinoma bagize uruhare kugira ngo bibe bigezweho. Ati aya masezerano si ibipapuro gusa ahubwo asobanuye ikintu cyinshi, agiye kugarura umubano n'umwuka mwiza mu karere, ndetse murabizi nk'izindi mvugo zose z'abanyapolitike nk'uko nyine nagira ngo nibutse ko uyu mugabo ubwo arimo kuvuga gutya ko ari impapuro, atari impapuro gusa ahubwo ari dokima z'agaciro zizagarura umubano n'iterambere mu karere. Nagira ngo nibutse ko ejo ubwo yari muri igihugu kimwe cy'Uburayi arimo aganira n'abadiaspora Bolivia, hafi aho ngaho n'udutumira bihugu by'Iburayi ariko bitazwi cyane, bitari mu bihugu biba bizwi cyangwa bitari mu Schengen, ntabwo muri Schengen, aho yaganiraga n'abadiaspora akabwira ati mwebwe muhumure ibyo gusinya amasezerano bisobanuye yuko twemera ibyasinywe byose, biriya ni impapuro gusa. Aha ngaha rero yemeje ko ngo atari impapuro gusa ahubwo ari impapuro dokima z'agaciro zizazana umubano hagati mu bakongomani
and the beginning of fair prosperity on behalf of our two populations. I do believe this day is the beginning of a new path, a demanding path, yes indeed, quite difficult, but this is a path where peace will not just be a wish, an aspiration, but a turning point. The Democratic Republic of Congo will fully play its part with dignity, with consciousness and consistency, and with the support of our partners. We will remain watchful, vigilant, but not pessimistic. We'll be clear-eyed, but resolutely optimistic. These Washington agreements for peace and prosperity must be for our peoples a symbol of an irreversible commitment to turn the page of confrontations and to open a new era of cooperation and sustainable peace throughout the region. Thank you.
agaruke mu karere k'ibiyaga bigari. Asoza nyine ashimiwe, yumvikana agomba no gukora mu kiganza cya Donald Trump cyangwa se umuhuza mukuru. Ababirebera hafi rero baravuga ati aba bantu bagiye gusinya mu by'ukuri harimo batabyemera. Bigaragara Tshisekedi uko bigaragara rwose ntago arimo kumva neza ibigiye kubaho cyangwa se ibigiye kuba, agiye kwikora gutyo gusa. Katwumve no Donald Trump icyo bivugaho.
My four new friends, a couple of cases not that new. Could you come up, please? Do you mind? Please. They represent so many and so well, so I just want to thank you very much. Good.
Nyuma ya Tshisekedi rero Trump yahise ahamagara abaje bahagarariye cyangwa se abagize uruhare muri aya masezerano kuva yatangira. Tubitse ko aya masezerano yatangiriye muri Rwanda, akomeza i Nairobi, ndetse biza kugera urwego bigera muri Togo, ariko ntibyakunda bya Togo. Aho rero niho yavuze ati my friend, mwigire imbere tugire icyo tugeza ku bakurikiye umuhango nk'abatangabuhamya se cyangwa se abazahamya yuko ibintu byabaye bakanahamya ko bishyirwa mu bikorwa mu buryo bumwe cyangwa ubundi. Rero ubita Lourenco nawe akaba agiye kwadisira ingorane mu Portugal, birumvikana ntabwo byoroshye kwitranslatinga, ariko ibishoboka kose baza kumva samari y'uko byagiye bigenda ko yabigejeje, yagejeje ijambo ku bari bitabiriye uyu muhango.
Tem vindo a se degladiar ao longo dos anos, com pesadas consequências, quer para as populações de ambos os países, como também para as respectivas economias. A região dos Grandes Lagos é uma região das mais ricas do mundo, não apenas da África. É enormemente rica em recursos hídricos, terras aráveis, florestas, recursos minerais que estão no subsolo, mas, sobretudo, rico nas suas pessoas, com um potencial muito grande para desenvolver aquela região da África que pode catapultar o desenvolvimento de outras regiões igualmente do nosso continente. O mundo atravessa hoje uma crise energética e alimentar. Nós fomos a dizer que a África, e em particular essa região dos Grandes Lagos, tem o potencial, não digo de resolver, mas de contribuir consideravelmente para a resolução destas duas grandes crises, quer alimentar, quer a energética, não apenas para o nosso continente, mas para o mundo. A grande barragem do Inga, adormecida há bastantes anos, pode contribuir enormemente para a eletrificação do continente e, consequentemente, para a sua industrialização. Em termos de agricultura,
Lourenco ati ndashimira abantu bose bagize uruhare kugira ngo ibintu bigende neza. Ni urugendo rutari rworoshye twaciyemo mu buryo bumwe cyangwa ubundi tugoragoza kugira ngo tureke ibintu byarangira mu mahoro, ariko fin de fait cyangwa se bigiye kurangira bigenze neza. Ku bw'inyungu z'ubukungu, ku bw'inyungu z'ibihugu byacu bigiye uko bitewe n'ubukungu bwabyo uko bimeze, hari ibituma abantu batumvikana, rimwe na rimwe bikazana indyane cyangwa se intambara. Atari ibyo bigenda kose, abantu iyo bicaye bakaganira hari ibyo bageraho kandi bigatanga amahoro kuri rubanda, ku baturage. Yewe rero nishimye ibintu nabibayemo, mbigiramo uruhare runini cyane, ngerageza guhuza impande zombi ntibyakunda, ariko kuba bikunze igihe cyose bikunde n'ubikunda ni ibyo kwishimira. Rero ni ukuri aya masezerano aziye igihe.
Mas nós só temos que agradecer ao presidente Trump por ter dado continuidade ao trabalho que nós realizamos e ter conseguido alcançar esse desfecho do qual todos nós sairemos a ganhar. Portanto, mais uma vez, o presidente Trump fez a parte que lhe compete e nós esperamos e acreditamos que é o que vai acontecer, que as duas partes, ou seja, as autoridades da República Democrática do Congo e da República do Ruanda também farão a sua parte para a implementação com êxito deste acordo. Uma coisa é assinar um acordo, outra coisa que é mais difícil, mas é possível, desde que haja vontade política, é implementar em tempo útil tudo aquilo que nós acordamos e assinamos. Parabéns a todos. Muito obrigado.
Your Excellency, the U.S. President Trump, dear guest,
ati nyakubahwa perezida wa repubulika yunze ubumwe ya amerika, leta zunze ubumwe za amerika, Donald Trump, dear guest cyangwa se bashyitsi beza, mbanje kubashimira.
has been there for more than 3 decades, because it's not just exactly 3 decades, but it's more than 30 years. And this is a conflict that has been there between two neighboring countries which have been fighting for many years with consequences on the peoples, countries, economies.
aya masezerano azi igihe ni amasezerano aje yari akenewe kuko yateje amakimbirane hagati y'ibihugu byombi. Ni amakimbirane ashingiye ku bibazo by'ubukungu kandi aba hagati y'ibihugu bituranye, bigaragara yuko rero hahombye byinshi kandi igihe cyo kugira ngo bihinduke cyari iki.
It's important that we've reached to this point where the agreement has been signed, a peace deal, which will benefit immensely the whole region and will unleash the opportunities for the development of our continent, and as well as to helping the whole world in terms of fighting against the food crisis and energy crisis which the whole world is going through now. We believe that the Great Lakes region will have to play a great role in providing resources to the international community. And of course, solving this conflict will also help solve other crises, not only in the continent as we know, but worldwide. For example, the Great Inga hydro project in Congo is important. It can help to electrify the continent and consequently help in terms of developing agriculture and providing agriculture, arable lands, and abundant resources that we have that can be used. We know that Africa possesses a lot of other resources such as rainfalls, which are important for agriculture. So nothing has nothing would justify this war, but eventually the most important thing that it has come to war. We sought as Africans to do our part. When I say Africans, I mentioned countries such as Angola, Kenya, and other African countries, but unfortunately we couldn't make it. But we now want to thank President Donald Trump for having helped to reach this important milestone. We believe, once again, we have to thank him for what he has done, and what comes next now is to appeal to the two parties, that is the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Republic of Rwanda, to implement successfully this agreement for the benefit of their countries, their people, and including our continent of Africa. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, President Trump, fellow heads of state, today's signing of the Washington Peace Accord for Eastern DRC is not merely a monumental diplomatic milestone. It is a decisive act to end a devastating conflict that has scarred the region for decades. Mr. President, what you have achieved is not only transformative, it is consequential and historic. This conflict has destroyed livelihoods, destabilized our region, and threatened the future of the entire Great Lakes African continent. Today's achievement culminates a relentless regional effort anchored by the foundational work of the East African Community and SADC, and today, this Washington process. The coordinated Nairobi, Luanda, and Washington process has created the essential pathway that brings us to this pivotal moment. We would like to extend our gratitude to President Tshisekedi and President Kagame for their leadership during this process. Reaching this point was made possible by the unparalleled consequential convening power of the United States and President Trump's resolute and focused commitment to global peace. Your clarity, Mr. President, of purpose and ability to rally stakeholders together has brought us to this point. We therefore extend our profound gratitude to President Trump, whose bold leadership has been instrumental in delivering this breakthrough. Our presence here, Mr. President, as regional leaders, is a testament of our collective resolve. We will spare no effort to ensure this agreement is fully realized, mobilizing every resource and partner to secure peace and unlock the region's immense economic promise. The protracted conflict on our continent continues to hold back Africa. Our current 3% share of global trade is stark evidence of how far this war has held us back. A peaceful Eastern DRC can unlock one of Africa's greatest economic opportunities. Our vast resources, the young talent that we have, connected through our regional infrastructure and the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, can ignite an unprecedented transformation. A peaceful and integrated Great Lakes region will accelerate innovation, predictable government reduces risk, harmonized regulation lowers costs, and open borders increase trade, attracting value-added industries to our continent. For too long, Africa has exported raw materials only to import refined products at great cost. Our regional economic integration framework, Mr. President, that you have spoken to here, will build value chains in minerals, manufacturing, and agri-processing, creating jobs and creating wealth. The Great Lakes region stands at the threshold of a new era. Peace will open doors, integration will guide us, and private sector dynamism will propel us forward. In conclusion, as we celebrate progress in the DRC, we must not look away from other crises. I want to ask you respectfully, Mr. President, that in your quest for global peace, to support efforts to resolve the humanitarian catastrophe in Sudan. I thank you.
Excellence, le chef d'État et de gouvernement ici présent.
Heads of state and government, dear delegations, it is with great joy that I speak today before you in order to express my joy. There is a time for everything. There's a time for destruction, and there's a time to build. There's a time for despair, and there's a time for hope. Today, we are experiencing a great day. We are looking forward to this agreement, which will give back hope to the peoples of Congo and of the sub-region. I would like to congratulate everybody involved who made it this great day possible. We beg, we urge God to continue to guide us, to guide the steps of all people of goodwill who will become involved for its implementation. Committing oneself is something, but implementing is something else, which is why I call upon all of you, provide your contribution to actually implement this accord. As far as we are concerned, this agreement on regional economic integration, well, Burundi and the DRC already represent an economic community of the countries of the Great Lakes region. Burundi has a major role to play in order to indeed implement these existing cooperation agreements between the three states. We hope that together we'll be able to achieve a long-lasting peace and for stability throughout the region. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I just want to introduce a friend of mine who I just noticed in the audience. He's in charge of a very small sport called here soccer, over there football. So nobody knows really what to call it. Johnny, thank you very much. The head of FIFA is here. And I can report to you that we have sold more tickets than any country anywhere in the world at this stage of the game. And I think we probably broke all records before you even get close. And you have a big event on Friday at the Trump Kennedy Center. Oh, excuse me, at the Kennedy Center. Pardon me, I've such a terrible mistake, Marco. At the Kennedy Center, and I look forward to seeing you there. But I want to congratulate you. No, it's really taken the world by storm. You've never done anything like what's happening in terms of ticket sales. I make a lot of enemies telling people, I'm sorry, I can't get you tickets. I just can't do it. But congratulations, you've done a fantastic job. A great leader in sports and a great gentleman. Thank you very much, Johnny. Thank you. And now we're going to sign a very important agreement. Thank you.
Mr. President, we are witnessing a historic moment for Africa. My question to you is when we will see the withdrawal of Rwanda's troops from DRC and when we will see the real peace, because even now we are witnessing this historical peace deal, but people have been still killed in DRC because the troops continue there. Because this needs to be real, the troop needs to withdraw from DRC. When we will see the withdrawal?
I think you're going to see very quickly, I think you're going to see things happen. This is something that was not doable, according to a lot of people, and not only is it doable, I think it's going to be a great miracle. These two gentlemen are leaders, they're great leaders, and they're going to prove that in the coming months and years. And I think you're going to see very immediate results. I have confidence that that's what's going to happen. Thank you very much, everybody.
Great to meet you. Great to meet you. I'll be in touch. Great seeing you. Nice to meet you. I'll be in touch with you. Thank you. I did 100. How many? Did you get any yours? I get 100. Send me a text. And next time I live in New York. Next time I'm down here.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.